My name is Jack Turner, and I never planned on becoming a Christmas tree farmer. But sometimes life doesn't ask what you planned, it just hands you something, and waits to see what you do with it. About 2 years ago, I bought a large piece of land just outside Brookfield. It sat beyond the edge of town, past the newer developments, and right up against a stretch of natural pine forest. The previous owner had started planting rows of pine trees years back, but never turned it into a business. When I saw it, I knew exactly what it could be: a Christmas tree farm. Rows of tall, healthy pines, open land, easy access from the main road. It was perfect, so I bought it. What I didn't expect was that part of that land bordered Silver Creek Estates. And where there's an HOA, there's always a Karen. Karen Whitfield, president of the HOA, she had the same reputation she always had: stricter, controlling, and convinced her authority extended further than it actually did. At first, she didn't bother me. My farm was outside their boundary, not part of the HOA. No agreements, no contracts, nothing tying me to them. I started preparing the land, organizing the trees, setting up signage, and getting ready for the holiday season. Everything was going smoothly, until one afternoon, Karen showed up. She walked onto the edge of the property like she owned it, holding a folder in her hands. "We need to talk about your trees," she said. I looked at her. "My trees?" "Yes," she replied. "They're visible from our community." I almost smiled. "Their trees?" She didn't find it funny. "Our HOA has aesthetic guidelines," she continued. "The way your farm is set up, it doesn't meet our standards." I crossed my arms. "You don't control this land." She flipped open her folder. "Your property affects our property values." There it was, the same argument, different day. I shook my head. "I'm not part of your HOA." She didn't like that answer. "You should consider working with us," she said. "Otherwise, we may have to take action." I just stared at her for a second. Then I said something simple: "Good luck with that." She left, and for a while, that was the end of it, or so I thought. A few weeks later, just as the Christmas season was starting, I began noticing something strange. People were coming onto my land, but not through the main entrance. Families walking through the trees, kids running around, some even cutting branches. At first I thought maybe they were confused, so I went out to talk to one of them. "Hey," I said, "you need to come through the main entrance." The man looked confused. "We already paid," he said. I frowned. "Paid who?" "The HOA," he replied. That's when something clicked. I didn't say anything else. I just walked back to my truck and drove straight toward Silver Creek Estates. Near the entrance of the neighborhood, there was a sign, a big one, decorated with lights. "Silver Creek Christmas Tree Sale, residents only." Below it, prices, instructions, and directions pointing straight toward my land. For a moment, I just stared at it. Then I laughed. Not because it was funny, because I couldn't believe the audacity. Karen wasn't just interfering, she was selling my trees. I took pictures of everything: the sign, the directions, the setup. Then I drove back to the farm. Over the next few hours, I watched. More people showed up, all saying the same thing. They had paid the HOA. They believed they had permission. That's when I realized something. Karen didn't just cross a line.